Yeah, it's for this very reason I returned. Time to bring it to an end.
Nice throw! Today, I'm gonna rate Ace Attorney characters based on how good I'd be on a bowling team with. These are the fucking tiers. You got Turkey for Show, Triple Might Happen, Double Impending, Tie, Going Down with a Fight, Losing, Getting Your Ass Fucking Fucked by Fucker McFuck or Fucktown. Beautifully phrased. How else would you phrase it? Am I right, gamers? Can you make a tier for Is the Ball? I can definitely. How do you make tiers? I guess Angela Starr on bowling. I don't think Angela Starr has the time to bowl, right? But I do think she wouldn't lose because she would be distracting the opposite team with her enormous tits, her enormous fucking tits. So I think Angela Starr is like an easy, like, getting your, like, losing, right? It's losing. April May? Do you think April May went bowling with Red White and got, like, some good bowling practice and then wiretapped some phones? April May knows her way around balls? Ah, that's a good argument. That's a good argument. You know what? You know what? April May, there's a double coming because she knows how to hold two balls. Bellboy, Bellboy only has 2 emotes. Bellboy has, like, definitely has arm strength because there's not a moment where this man isn't holding, like, a whole tea set. Have you ever held a tea set? He would crash the ball into the ceiling and get kicked out. That's true, though. He'd go down with the fight. Cody is definitely a ball. Like, Cody, I would pick up Cody and put him on a meat grinder. But since we're talking about bowling here, I would actually put him on the lane and make him slide across into the pins. And hopefully he dies because of how annoying he fucking is. Damon Gaunt. He likes swimming. Now, if he's a swimmer, what's stopping him from, like, calling up Lana Skye, like, yo, Lana, I swam today in the morning, feeling kind of poofed, but, you know, Friday night, let's hit up the Bowlerama, you know? He's doing it for fun on the Friday night after some good swim, but he's definitely cheating. So I think Gaunt, you know, Turkey, for sure, faux show. Ooh, D. Vasquez. What she would do, she would push the ball, and the ball would fall on a fence and die. So I think she's losing, but she's gonna try. We got the Gumshoe. This might be a controversial take, but I'm rolling up Gumshoe and making him into a fucking ball. He's so large. Emma Skye, she's getting that ass kicked. Like, Emma Skye is a stupid child. You know, we're gonna be on the Bowlerama, and she's gonna get the fingerprint dust, and she's gonna be like, "Ooh, I wonder how many fingerprints are in these balls." And then she finds out, like, that some guy who was scratching his ass, like, got some shit on his hands and was bowling with, like, shit on his hands, and got shit on the bowling ball. Like, shut up, Emma. We're trying to have fun, Chad. You know what I mean? Frank Shawhead. Frank Shawhead has his own bowling shoes? Dude, now that you say it, it's there. It's definitely there. This man definitely, like, he's getting a Turkey faux show. Faux show. Frank Shawhead, after stealing apartments, he's definitely, every day, he's going to the Bowlerama. His friend Pete is there. Him and Pete, you know, they've been doing this for some years. And Pete says, Where's the bowling shoes, Frank Shawed? Where's the bowling shoes? And he gets his bowling shoes and pees on the carpet and gets a turkey every single night. Marshall? Jake Marshall? Oh, this is a hard one because here's the thing. Marshall is a hard-hatted American because he's a cowboy. He loves America before bowling existed. And I don't think he's getting any triples or doubles. Like, he's there. He's trying. He's definitely fucking trying. I'd put him on tie. The judge. Oh, now this is going to get interesting, Chad. The judge is bowling. Like, have you seen that bald head? He went to the Bowlerama and he got so good at bowling. He was like, I want to be a bowling ball. So I think the judge is going on triple. He is the bowling head of courtroom number 3. Now, Lana Skye, as we've talked before, Lana Skye, she's losing because Gaunt's like definitely cheating because he wants to like intimidate her, and also her sister is being like, she was kidnapped. She hates bowling though, but because you know her sister's getting kidnapped every Friday. It's like a really big inconvenience. Larry Butts is an interesting one. This guy, he's like a goof in the brain, right? But he's definitely like the school jockey, you know? He's dumb, but he's got the body and the attitude, you know? He's going out to these models and he's like shutting them up to the point where he's dating them. Like, do you know how hard it is to date a model? This man has bowled for a century. He's bowling master of the bowling alley, along there with Shawed. Him and Shawed have a rivalry. And that's why Shawed, when he goes to commit the murder, he chooses Butts' girlfriend. Because he knows. He definitely knows. And he wants to ruin his life. This man is definitely up there with Frank Shawed. He's not as good. Frank Shawed tried to take him out of the game preemptively. Lotta Hart. Now, Lotta Hart is definitely a good bowler. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because the fish eyes. I think this woman, like, she's definitely better than Lana Skye. That's definitely true. Manfred von Karma. It's easy. He's definitely better than the judge. This man prides himself on perfection. Now, I don't know if you know this, but back in 1987, and this is Ace Attorney lore, Gregory Edgeworth was having a good night out in the town. He was still young, and he goes into a disco. And who does he find but Manfred von Karma? Fucking blazing it on the disco ground, you know? And that's just to prove that this man is not just a perfectionist on the courtroom and in life. It's in everything he does. And now this man is going bowling. He's going bowling, okay? Now for Grossberg. Grossberg's hemorrhoids are the ball. That's disgusting. Are you saying he's throwing shit? No. Grossberg is like awful. He's just awful at bowling. Maya Fey, she's definitely good. She loves bowling. There's no way Maya does not love bowling. I think she would be a tie up there with Jake Marshall. Maya would accidentally land a ball on someone's head and get arrested again. That's true. You know what? She's going down with a fight. The fight meaning the ball that she threw on someone's head and killed. Mia Fey. Ooh. Oh, Mia Fey. She's used to large, round things. 2 of them, in fact. And let me tell you something. This woman has got the back of a goddess. Because with those 2 fucking huge knockers she still has a good posture. Like, this is a triple. This is a triple. Mike Mickens is the ball. I don't think I need to explain myself on this. It's Mike fucking Mickens. He definitely is the ball. Edgeworth? After Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright, he definitely went bowling once or twice with Gumshoe and Phoenix and the lads. And like every time he bowls, he goes, "Ayoop!" like he does in the end of the game. But he's not too good. He's definitely losing. He's there with Angela. He goes like, "They've made me feel all these bowling emotions." Missile is not big enough to pick up a bowling ball. Missile is the ball. I agree. Penny, okay, so the thing with Penny is that she looks weak on the outside, but he's a bowling monster on the inside, okay? She's known as the Queen Elizabeth of bowling, but Penny is a turkey faux show. She's better than Larry. She's like really good at bowling. Phoenix Wright. Now, Phoenix being the titular main character of the game would not be bad at bowling. Like, why would you make a game about bowling, and the main character is bad. You know what I'm saying? Well, how he does it is he throws the ball hits his foot, bounces against the wall, hits his head, doesn't wound him at all, like he's still alive, and then it somehow lands on the pins and you get a strike. And that's every time he fucking throws the ball. That's how it goes. That's a triple happening. Polly the Parrot, Polly the Parrot, the difference between Missile and Polly the Parrot is Polly the Parrot has claws that can grab a bowling ball. So, but I don't think he's too good. He's still like a fucking parrot. He's tying though. He's like good. He has the skill. It's just, parrot. Red White, he goes bowling with April May. We've discussed this already. And so, he knows how to bowl. He bowls a little better than April May, but often gets distracted by her fucking huge, gigantic tits. So, he's going on double, and he's not as good as April May. Salmonella, he's getting his ass kicked. Do I really need to elaborate on why Salmonella is getting his ass kicked at bowling? Wendy Oldbag is surprisingly good at fucking bowling. She has been security at a bowling rama several times, actually. She closes up a little later just so she can bowl. Do you know how good that would make you of a bowler? She's not as good as the legendary Frank Shawed, Penny, and Larry Butts, but she's definitely good. And not as good as Phoenix, because, Phoenix has got a lot of luck on his side. Will Powers. He's a silly little guy. Now, who doesn't like Will Powers? He's strong, but I don't know if he has the dexterity for a bowler, He's the double, maybe. He's a double. Yeah, I think he's a double. Winston Payne. Now, talk about a bowling king. This man, he has such a miserable life in the courtroom because he's spending so much time at the Bowlerama. He doesn't care who you are, You're a pro, he's beating you to half an inch of your life. It's the first time you're playing bowling, he's going up to you, and he's challenging you, because you're stepping on his goddamn bowling turf. This man, Turkey, faux show. Ani Yogi is the ball. I don't think someone who lost his memories and fingerprints at the chemical factory or whatever it was is good at bowling. However, I think he's fucking insane enough to just get naked, put a bunch of oil on himself, and throw himself on the bowling lane. He's definitely the ball. I just saw who the next guy is. I hadn't thought of that. What's his name? Joe Swanson? Acro, he's an acrobat, and he's really proficient. But he's in a wheelchair. He throws with his teeth. That's insane. You think he does a handstand, suckles the ball into being in his mouth and goes, "Wah!" Oh my god, this man is getting doubles with his teeth. He's insane at it. Adrian Andros. She's too serious and traumatized by one of her closest friends having hung himself to be good at bowling, I feel. And I think that might, deteriorate her experience at the Bowlerama. Yeah, no, she's definitely getting her ass kicked. She can't bowl for shit. But Ben, this is a hard one, because I would not be playing bowling with Ben. I would be playing bowling towards Ben, as in I'm grabbing the bowling ball and I am caving it into his skull. He definitely sucks. Because he's gonna be dead. Franziska von Karma is really good at bowling, I feel. She's whipping the bowling ball, and the bowling ball is being intimidated into doing her will, and it's working. She's really good at bowling. What can I say? Let's not speak about him. I don't know what happened at the Bowlerama. I'll never forget. Any, meeny, miny, mo. she'd switch mid-game with her sister to win. She like bring the burnt crisp of a corpse that her sister is, and she'd make the corpse play, and the corpse is inexplicably good and also alive. Yeah, no, I think she's at least tying, right? She's at least on a high tie grade, actually. After that argument, you know what? You're right. Maggie Bird is losing. She's trying really hard, but she's just so small and also awful at everything she does. Madden Guard. Bowling ball doesn't involve two essential things for Madden Guard to win. Number one is stuffed bears. That's like really necessary for him to be able to do anything good. And secondly, you can't really call in a professional killer to kill the pins. He's losing. No, I think he's losing. He's definitely losing. He doesn't. He's not good at it. Okay, so Billy Bob Jones, he has an advantage, and that is that Billy Bob Jones is from the South, as you've seen by his name, Billy Bob Jones. You know, triple is definitely happening. Not as much as the judge, because he's not the bowling head of courtroom number 3. Okay, Moda Clown. He's telling the worst. He says the worst joke to ever happen ever, and the pins laugh so hard that they fall down. This man is getting a double. Toad from Mario. Toad from Mario sucks ass at fucking bowling. Have you seen that haircut? That's definitely hindering you while you're playing. It's not even worth to talk about, actually. Pearl Fay is the ball. That forehead makes for a really good ball, you know. And also, I just don't want Pearl Fay anywhere near me. Regina Barry, she has a very good technique. She puts pepper on the bowling ball and throws the bowling ball, and it makes the pins sneeze and they fall down. She's definitely going down with a fight. Like, it's a good technique, but it isn't enough to be a tie. Banana Man Duke Wellington, turkey number 1. You think he's a turkey? This man does not know how to spell bird. He doesn't know how to distinguish bananas from a baseball glove. And most of all, he was running a phone scam. I don't even know what he was doing in that part. He was like giving his number out to people and running a scam or something. He hits all the pins in the other lane. He definitely does. This guy is losing so bad. Not as bad as Emma Sky though, yeah. Shelly the Killer, Turkey Faux Show. This man has such good hand-eye coordination. He's just so fucking good at bowling. He's so good, actually. He defeats Gantz, even if Gantz is cheating. Like, there's like no way he doesn't, okay? Dr. Turner Gray? You think Dr. Turner Gray isn't up there with the likes of Winston Payne, Penny, Frank Shawett, and Larry Butts? If you think that, you're absolutely... You need to go bust. This man, have you seen how fast he moves his glasses? Like, he does this. Sister Bikini is going down with a fight. She's having the absolute time of her life. But you know, she's a monk. She doesn't have the time to practice. She's not the ball. Guys, we're not going to put every single fat character in is the ball category, okay? We're not doing that. Dahlia Hawthorne, the main antagonist of the game. People with demons inside of them aren't very good at bowling, is what I've heard. She definitely sucks. She doesn't suck as bad as Grossberg. She definitely sucks, yeah. I'm gonna start bleeding off my nose. Oh my god, I just noticed who's next. Oh my god. Desiree, you know? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know, I'd be willing to put her anywhere other than a triple, because goddamn, I want to get a triple on her, if you know what I'm saying. Goddamn, you know, she's a married woman, but let's imagine she isn't, you know? And you know, she's pretty dexterous, and you know, she's got the physique for it. I'm not gonna say anything more. Peanut down bad? What? For Desiree? Are you not? Am I the only one? That's embarrassing. Furio Tigre. Now, Furio Tigre, like, come on. Forget about it. It's Furio goddamn Tigray. If he ain't getting a double, is he even a New Yorker? Like, it's Furio goddamn Tigray. Only fucking character to actually see, wow, the courtrooms in this goddamn stupid country are a goddamn sham. I can go there, walk in as a lawyer with a fucking cardboard badge, and, you know, they'll believe I'm a lawyer. How fucking, you know, think about it. It's for your goddamn Tigray. Ooh. Ooh. Godo is a turkey. Full fucking sure. Better than Francisca even. Have you seen how good this man is at catching high-speed moving mugs of coffee? This man can do the reverse with bowling balls. Iris. Ooh. Iris is definitely losing alongside Edgeworth. Jean Armstrong. Chat, what are we thinking? He can handle balls. That's true. He can definitely handle balls. And he makes beautiful French poetry. I mean, can handle balls. Many balls. Not many, just 2 at a time. Yeah, I think he's a double impending, actually. He's still not as fucking cool as, you know, as Acro. Judge's brother is too Canadian to be good at bowling. He's getting his ass fucking handed to him. Lisa Bassel. She's a bit of a computer nerd, isn't she? I think she's definitely losing. You know, I don't think she's awful. She's better than Matt. Look at me. My man, he's the ace bowlinger. No, he's not. No, he's fucking not. He rigged the whole fucking thing, you know? Every time he won, it was perfect scores. Because the balls were rigged. Ha ha ha. Look at me. The sad clown. Faced with no perfect bowler, I had to make the perfect bowler myself. Miss de Nîmes, also known as Misty Faye. She's really good at bowling when she's alone. But when the police asked her to do a perfect bowl, because she told the police she could do it. She did an almost perfect, but like she failed the last one and didn't do the perfect game of bowling. And you know, I just don't think she's been the same ever since. Maybe it goes for a tie. Rondelite is a really good bowler. I mean, have you seen how good a thief he was? This man was like getting into banks and stealing shit. This guy, you know, he's up there. He's up there. Not as good as the bowling head of courtroom number 3, though. Terry Fawles walks around with a big chain and ball. Do you not think he bowls in his free time with the chain and ball? Absolutely right. Terry Fawles, new tier. Terry Fawles is just so fucking good at bowling. Literally cannot bowl, it's chained to his leg. It's true, Terry Fawles is just way too good. Always on the grind. Victor Kudos is definitely awful because he'll be looking at he'll be at the Bowlerama and he's looking at the staff, seeing if they'll bring them a Javachino. But in actuality, what he wants is to look up their skirts. This guy is like getting destroyed. He's like really bad. He's not as bad as Salmonella though. Cadaverini, she could like be creepy enough that the bowling balls are like. I think she's going down with the fight, just because of that. Alita Tiala, now we're talking about a very down-to-earth woman here, you know? This is one of the smartest fucking culprits in all of Ace Attorney history. She has dirty feet. Of course she does. She spends time at the Bowlerama. This is a triple happening right here. This is a triple. Not as good as the bowling hat of courtroom number 3, though. Apollo Justice, he's the ball. I think Apollo Justice, you know, he's the ball. He's just the ball. Have you seen his forehead? It's pretty big. It's pretty big. I think Apollo Justice is the guy who'd be the ball. Darian sucks because he's Darian. I don't want to spend any more time on there. Drew Misham. Ooh. Drew Misham, he sucks. He never exits his house. He doesn't even know what a bowling is. You know, he's too much of an artist. Guy Eldun. He knows his way around semi-spheres. I don't know how that would translate into full spheres, such as a bowling ball. The thing is, if he loses, he's getting really salty. Clavier Gavin. They say handsome man can play bowling good. You know what? I think he's there with the Phoenix. He's a bit worse than Phoenix, but he has some tricks up his sleeve. You know, he's seen his brother bowl, and he knows how it works. Speaking of which, you have Christoph Gavin, who is really good at bowling, I've been told. I don't know how true this is, but I've heard he cheats and also does Satanist rituals to have a better grip of the ball. I don't know how true this is. I think he's pretty good at bowling. Just, you know, better than Phoenix, that's for sure. Lamirois. Is that how you pronounce that? Lamirois? Thalassa. Is that how you pronounce that? You know what? Bad because weird names. Maki. Mashi. Maka. Ray Charles Kid. I think Ray Charles Kid is the ball. I mean, he's got them swirls on the hair. I think that's giving him a bit of more speed as the ball. It's just a Ray Charles Kid. Olga Orley. Now, Olga, she's definitely amazing at bowling. Not to mention she has really good legs. She's definitely better than Desiree. I'm not ranking women. I'm not ranking how hot they are. But she's definitely better than Desiree. I would never be ranking secretly how hot they are. She's definitely better than Desiree, though. So I think she's definitely like better than Desiree. Once again, I'm not ranking how hot these women are. How beautiful and long-legged fucking... and hot, you know, that Olga Orley has nothing to do, really. Just nothing to do with the rankings. Oh, Plum Kitaki, she sweeps, literally. That's true. Fruit makes a good point. Plum Kitaki sweeps. I think Plum is better than, I think Plum is better than Tigray, actually. Yeah, I think she's better than Tigray, but I don't really know how to rank her other than that, because she sweeps, it's true. Spark Brushel is so good a bowler, he goes on the Terry Fawles rank, above Terry Fawles. That's how good of a bowler Spark Brushel is, okay? Now, Spark Brushel is so good at bowling, he has a bowling alley at his fucking house, okay? Absolutely brushes everyone else that was good way down. He's up here, he brushes everyone way down here, okay? Now, Trucy, she's pretty good at bowling. Because, you know, she throws Apollo, because Apollo is Trucy's ball when it comes down to it. And Apollo's a pretty good ball. We got a pretty strong combo here, okay? And she's also pretty dexterous as a magician. So she's definitely going, like, she's not better than Wright, not better than Clavier, not better than Manfred or the you know, the bowling head of courtroom number 3. But she's better than Alita. She bowls. Valent Grimari. Have you seen how cookie crazy he is? He does something that no one else can do. He'll grab the ball and like throw it, and the ball teleports to the pins and makes them disappear. This man is on Turkey Lane. Not as much as Godo. No, a bit not as much as Gant, because Gant literally cheats. Now, Verimishim. Verimishim is a dumb little girl who draws like a stupid idiot and doesn't get out of her house unless she's going to a troop grammari fucking convention. She's an idiot. She's getting, like, okay, she's definitely getting her ass fucking kicked. Ball? You think Stickler's ball? That's an interesting take. I wasn't thinking of that, actually. Because he is already an absolute goofball, which is halfway to being a ball, mind you. Being a goofball is a very important part of being the ball, of course. Yeah, I think you're right, actually. I think Wesley Stickler is a bit of a ball. Big Wins Kitaki is a good bowler. He's there with his wife. Him and the wife, they sweep together. His son, however, Fox McGee Magoo. I think Wacky's a bit too, you know, brutal. A bit too violent. And a bit too... I have a bullet lodged in my chest that is 1 centimeter away from my heart to be good at bowling. You know what I'm saying? I think Wacky Kitaki is actually pretty bad at bowling. He's going to try, but he's not going to succeed, and he's going to have heart problems. But he's definitely better than Edgeworth. That's for sure, though. Zach Gramari. Are bad fathers really good at bowling? Although I don't really think he's a bad father, because when you really think about it, the other option was going to be being in jail. Probably the death penalty. He's definitely losing. He's below the cheater, even. Now, we've reached the end of 2D Ace Attorney. And honestly, I cannot be fucked to rank all of these people right here.